Okay, now you've got the boat just about the way I want it, where it's about 1 3/4, about 1 3/4 across the boat itself, in other words. So, we got that kind of lined out right there, and that's why I said don't start digging out of your boat until you get it the way you want it. So I'm going to kind of redraw this. I'm just going to do it by hand. We're going to leave a little bit on the sides here. Doesn't have to be just perfect. Something similar. May have to come up a little bit more. No problem. Once you start doing it, so you sort of dig that out. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our knife and we're just going to sort of dig into that thing and go around the sides with it. All the way around with it. You can dig a little bit of it out with a knife if you want to. Just want to dig your sides out if you want. You can also do this with a V-tool. In fact, if you take your V-tool, let me show you how you can do that. Find my V-tool. You can take your V-tool. You can just go around that area in there. You kind of have to do it like that. In other words, see, just sort of go around the area in there. Get it out. I like to use my knife in these cases because it digs in so much better. Just to get started with. Sort of take that out like that. Leave enough on the sides there just to get started. There. Just to kind of give you a little rough variation of where to start. Whoop. Dug out a little bit too much there. There it goes. Just general idea of starting. Like I said, some of you people that, some of you old timers know how to use you got bigger V-tools and you can use it in that sense. But I'm just going to dig out these sides here so that we'll get started. There we go. There we are. There we go. See, just sort of like that, sort of get them dug out. Now, I'm going to take my little, I've got a little flex cut gouge. Now, a lot of you can put this in a vise or something like that, kind of help you a little bit more. Take it out, move my chair a little bit more. We'll have to kind of do this little deal. This would be a little bit harder to show you. And I'm going to start removing some of that wood in there, see? Now, like I said, if you put this in a vise, I would not recommend, if you're brand new into carving, to do this on your, like I'm doing it. I'm doing it simply so I can show you how I would, how I'm going to get this out of there, in other words. But if you can put it in a vise or something to hold it, that would be even better, because It will help you so you won't slip or anything like that. I'm basically showing you how you gouge that out, just like in here. Now, if you have a power tool or a burr, you can gouge that out. There we go. Put that between my... See, I'm just sort of taking this out in here. Remember, when you're gouging like this, you can feel the tool. You can feel the tool. When it gets to a certain point, you gotta turn your gouge. You gotta go the other way. When it starts grabbing, you know that you're going against the grain. See, like right in here. See how it does? And I come back. And I remove that in there. I have some bigger gouges, but I don't really have a place to show you how I can go with this. Whenever you're trying to do a video, it's always a little bit difficult, more difficult to show how something's done.